Hello, hello, Miss Steele here on my hands. So today we're gonna make our own lava lamps using all different types of lines, organic shapes, and some geometric shapes as well. So we're tying this all together. So what you're gonna need for this project is some paper. It's easier if you have colored paper. But if you have white paper, you can use the white paper and just color it. Like I want to color some of this white paper so I can use it because I wanted a certain type of blue that I couldn't find that kind of paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in this paper, and this is something you guys can do too to get colored paper. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to keep coloring, and then we're going to go through the rest of our supplies. My colored paper, right? And then you're also going to want markers or anything you can color with, scissors, glue, pencil. So we have our markers, scissor, glue, pencil, and then colored paper. So our first step is going to be drawing the shape of our lava lamp. Lava lamps were really popular even whenever I was a kid. I don't know what made them not popular anymore. I chose to make the background of my lava lamp pink, but you guys can use whatever color you want to. And then what you're going to do is you're going to draw a long skinny triangle. So there's one line. I'm going to use this at the bottom right here, and then I'm going to make another line going down. So now we kind of have a geometric triangle, a big triangle, and what you're going to do is you're going to round out the edges. So you don't want super pokey edges. You want to round them out. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out. So we drew a shape, kind of a big tall triangle with rounded edges. And now I'm going to cut it out. All right. So now we have kind of the base of what we're going to use for our lava lamp. Lava lamps, what happens is there's a light at the bottom, and then it causes all of like the liquid to move around inside. So what we want to fill this up with is organic shapes that kind of look like that slimy, liquidy inside of a lava lamp. So I have this blue, and then I think I'm going to do this maroon with it. So what I'm going to do is cut this off. And then I'm going to take this blue and I'm going to draw some organic shapes. I think I'm going to do it on the background. And organic shapes can literally be any shape. They have fluid lines. They're not supposed to look like really anything. And now I drew these, so I'm going to cut them out so I can get some different organic shapes in here to look like a lava lamp. Okay, so now we have organic shapes cut out of that blue, you know, is the white paper that I colored blue. And I'm going to add another color in with this. So I'm going to do the same thing using this red paper. It's kind of hard to see. But I'm drawing in pencils, just some organic squiggly shapes. Doesn't have to look like much of anything. So now I'm going to cut these out, and then I will be back. I'm going to cut these out, and I will be back, you guys. Okay, so I have all of my pieces over here, and now I'm just going to start arranging them on here in a way that I like. And once I find a way that I think looks good, I'm going to glue them down. So maybe I'll have something like that. And you can play around and move them around in a way that you like, because it's going to be your artwork. So you can move them around and figure out what you think would look best. I kind of like this part because you can just take these pieces and kind of figure out where would they work the best, where would they look the best. So I'm going to keep playing around with this, and then I'm going to glue them down, and then we'll move on to our next step. Okay, so now I got this all glued down. So now we have like the inside of our lava lamp, but we need to have a top, a bottom, and maybe a stand. So what I like to do is, this is why we have more paper. I'm using white paper for this. You can use what color you like. I like to like measure it and kind of hold down my paper. And then I like trace around it lightly. Or you can just hold it up and kind of get the size, because you want the top to be a little bit bigger and not smaller. So there's my top. And then for the bottom, I'm going to kind of trace around this, measure it out a little bit. And so instead of cutting exactly on the line, I'm even going to cut a little bit around, just so it can be a little bit of a bigger base. And I can always go back and cut it. So then this is the bottom part of our lava lamp. And then we're going to have this one for the top part. And then this is going to be like the top part of our lava lamp. So I'm going to glue these down. So now we have the bottom. Boop. I hit the box. Come back so you can see what's going on. And here is the top of my lava lamp. And then what you can do too is you can just cut out a triangle, and then you can glue it behind it, and there's your base for your lava lamp. So I just cut out a triangle. You can cut out a square or a different shape, but I'm just giving it a little base. So then we have our lava lamp done. So now we're going to make the background. And that's why I have this yellow paper. And then we're going to glue this onto here. But first we want to decorate this background. I have one I actually already did that I'm going to use. Whoop. It's really big. You guys can see that I did all different sorts of lines and geometric shapes and organic shapes. So that's what I'm going to walk you through right now. So I like to start by adding in a few different types of lines. So maybe I'll add wavy lines in this corner. So we have wavy lines right there. I'll turn this to the side so maybe it's easier to see. And then I'll grab another color. Maybe I'll do this light blue. Maybe for these ones I want zigzag lines. So then I'm going to stop once I reach that one. Do some zigzags. What other style of lines could we do? We could do this type of line. It almost looks like the top of a castle. Oop, messed it up. There we go. Maybe we can grab a red, and we can do just some straight lines going like this. And so you want to just try to add in, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll say 5 different types of lines, because I know you guys can do that. So we have straight lines, zigzag, you could do swirly lines, like, or you could do dotted lines. I think I'm going to do swirly. And each time I'm doing a different line, I like to go to a different color just to give it more color. So now I have 5 different types of lines, and what I'm also going to start putting on top is some different types of geometric and organic shapes. So maybe I'm going to do some triangles over here. All different sizes. And then I'm going to do, sorry, I'm trying to find a color that would be good. Maybe I'm going to do some circles over here. So there's another geometric shape. maybe over here I can add in some rectangles, which is another geometric shape. All different sizes. And then maybe over in this corner we can start adding in some organic shapes. So it almost looks like the inside of what we did. So start doing some organic shapes, which are kind of just like free-flowing, lumpy shapes. There's some, and maybe over in this corner I'll add in some more organic shapes. So we have lines, geometric shapes, organic shapes, all different types. And then this is going to kind of work as our background for our lava lamp. But instead of using this one, I'm going to use this other one that I did because I like this one. I know this piece of paper is so big it doesn't fit on my camera, but I can turn it to the side and you can see it. And then I'm going to take my lava lamp and I'm going to glue it in the middle of my background. So we did the background, we did the lava lamp. Take it, boop, open up my glue so it works. And then I'm gluing along the back. Flip it over. Carefully drop it and press it down. And that's it, you guys. Here's my lava lamp. I'm going to hold it up down here so you guys can see it down there with me holding it up. Here's a lava lamp where we used organic shapes, geometric shapes. Our background, we used all different types of shapes and lines. And I think like this busy background kind of makes this stand out even more. It kind of makes it look almost like a little like 70s, a little vintage. I'm so excited to see how your guys' comes out. And have a good rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Oh, sorry, I got some glue on my hand, so I was cleaning it. Anyways, have a good rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys all next time. I cannot wait to see how your guys' lava lamps come out.